So you're an experienced software engineer, and you keep hearing about this AI engineer role. You're probably wondering what it actually is and what it means for your career. Well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to skip all the high-level fluff. This is your practical, hands-on guide for how to evolve your skills and really get ahead of the curve. Let's get into it.
I love this quote from Pooja Dutt because it just absolutely nails it. This is the whole idea we're going to explore today. It's not about throwing away the years of experience you've built up. No way. It's about amplifying those skills, making you faster, smarter, and honestly, way more powerful as a developer.
All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll define what this new AI engineer really is. Then, we'll look at the supercharged toolkit you can start using today. After that, we'll get our hands dirty with some code concepts using Hugging Face and LangChain. We'll also reframe how you think about prompting. It's a serious engineering skill. And finally, I'll give you a step-by-step roadmap to make this transition yourself. Okay, first things first. Let's get one thing crystal clear. When we say AI engineer, we are not talking about becoming a research scientist who's inventing new neural networks from scratch. This is a different beast entirely. It's about a fundamental shift in what it means to be a software engineer. Think of yourself as a master integrator. You're the one who takes these incredible pre-built AI models, these power tools, and you're the one who cleverly weaves them into actual working applications. The focus is 100% on practical application, not on academic research. And this right here, this perfectly captures the new mindset. You'd never ever write a hash map from scratch in a real project today, right? Of course not. You'd import a super optimized, battle-tested one from a standard library. Well, that's exactly how you should think about AI models. You don't build the language model, you learn which one to import and how to use it like a pro. So let's talk about the practical side of this. What are the tools? How does this actually change your day-to-day workflow? Because this is about upgrading the stuff you already do every single day. This table just lays it all out. You know, before, when you got stuck, you'd go to Stack Overflow and pray someone had your exact problem. Now, you have a technical conversation with ChatGPT. Your good old IDE becomes an active partner, like Cursor, that can understand your entire code base. And code completion? I mean, GitHub Copilot is so far beyond basic IntelliSense, it's not even funny. You're not replacing your workflow, you're supercharging it. So where do you even start? It's simple. Just pick two tools. First, get a summarization buddy, something like ChatGPT or Gemini, to help you do research and bounce ideas off of. And second, get an IDE buddy, like Copilot, to be your constant pair programmer. Just start with these two and use them every single day. Okay, using AI assistants, that's level 1. Now let's talk about level 2, which is where things get really interesting. This is about taking AI capabilities and building them directly into the software you ship. This is where you go from just using AI to actually engineering with it. And the first name you absolutely have to know is Hugging Face. Honestly, the best analogy is right here. It's the GitHub for AI models. It's this massive, open library where you can find a pre-trained model for just about anything you can imagine. Summarizing text, recognizing images, whatever, and just pull it right into your project. And here it is. This is the aha moment. Just look at this. With just 3 lines of Python, you can pull in a world-class summarization model and start using it. Think about that. You've just added a super sophisticated AI feature to your API, and you didn't have to write a single line of complex machine learning code. That's the power of being an integrator. So if Hugging Face gives you the individual models, the building blocks, what's next? LangChain. LangChain is the glue. It's the framework that lets you connect all these pieces together. You can chain models to other models, connect them to your own private databases, and, this is a big one, give them memory so they can have real, stateful conversations. So, what does this actually unlock? Well, with LangChain, you can build a chatbot that actually remembers what you talked about last week. You can build a tool that connects to your company's internal database and answers questions securely. You can even build autonomous agents that can figure out what tools they need to use to solve a problem. This is how you build real, intelligent applications. All right, so we've got our tools, we've got our frameworks, but how do we actually control them? This brings us to prompting, and we need to stop thinking about this as some kind of soft skill. For us, prompting is a core engineering discipline. So many people think prompting is just, having a casual conversation with a chatbot. And the answer is a hard no. Absolutely not. For an engineer, a prompt isn't a conversation starter. It's a command. It's an API call. You're giving it a structured input, and you expect a structured output. I mean, just look at the difference here. On the left, Write code for an API. You're going to get garbage. It's useless. But the prompt on the right, that is an engineering spec. It defines the language, the framework, the endpoint, the auth method, the database. You get a precise result because you gave a precise, structured instruction.
So you have to treat this like a formal process. Step 1, be explicit about your goal. What is the exact output you want? Step 2, give it all the context and constraints. Tell it your tech stack, your library versions. And step 3, iterate. Just like a code review, your first prompt is just a draft. You refine it and tweak it until the output is perfect.
And here is the pro tip that changes the entire game. Stop trading your prompts like a disposable chat history. Start building a library of your best reusable prompts. Got a great prompt for generating unit tests? Save it. Got one for refactoring a certain type of code? Save it. Just like you have a collection of requests in Postman, you should have a versioned, curated toolkit of prompts. They're a critical part of your engineering assets.
Okay, we've defined the role, we've seen the tools, we've talked about the skills. Now let's wrap this all up into a concrete, no-nonsense plan that you can start on, like today.
Here it is, your 4-step action plan. First, just master your AI buddies. Use them every day until they're second nature. 2, spin up a little side project and just integrate one simple model from Hugging Face into an API. See how it feels. 3, take it a step further. Use LangChain to connect 2 models together. And 4, every time you write a prompt, consciously practice being precise. See the difference for yourself. It's huge.
And let's end on this one critical thought. None of this new stuff works if you don't have a strong foundation. Your core skills, your expertise in coding, in your IDE, in cloud architecture, that is the platform that all of this is built on. AI doesn't let you skip the fundamentals. It actually makes them more important than ever. So, you see, the question isn't will AI replace engineers? That's the wrong question. The real question is, will you be the engineer who gets the upgrade, the one on steroids? This whole thing isn't a threat. It's a massive opportunity. The tools are here, the roadmap is clear. The only question left is, are you ready?